Very intriguing matchup in the ReliaQuest Bowl in Tampa. Two top 25 teams squaring off. Iowa taking on 14th ranked Vanderbilt. First ever meeting between these two schools. Hawks finished 8-4. Two of the losses to playoff teams, the 4 defeats by a total of 15 points. In Vandy, they get a 10-2 team that was on the periphery of the CFP conversation for much of the year. The Doors won 10 games for the first time ever. Were the Hawks to win, Kirk Ferentz would set the record for the most bowl victories by a Big Ten coach. He's currently tied with Joe Paterno. It will not be an easy task. Vandy, led by one of college football's most dynamic players in QB Diego Pavia. Here's Mike with Coach Ferentz.
And Kirk Ferentz good enough to join us to talk about the opponent Vanderbilt and the bowl game ReliaQuest. What are your early reactions to the news?
Well, first of all, we're excited. We've been in Tampa. We as a coaching staff have been in Tampa several times. They do an outstanding job, certainly. And, Jim McVay and his group down there are just fantastic. It's a great venue for our fans, great venue for the players. And then the football part of it, Vanderbilt's obviously had a tremendous season. Coach Lee has done a great job building that program. And, so it's going to be a big challenge on the field for us, but opportunity we're all looking forward to.
You look back on the season you had, the 4 losses all came to really good teams. They were all really close. A 3-point loss, a 5-point loss, a 2-point loss, a 5-point loss. What does that say to you?
Yeah, it's been a great team to work with, this team has, and it goes back to January. They've been unusually good from a leadership standpoint at an early point. We've had really good teams here, but this one just seemed to have traction earlier than most of them that I can remember, and they've been together. They've worked hard. Mark has been a great addition to our program. And, so it's just been a team where this team, it's hard to get them down. Obviously those tough losses were tough, but they bounced back the following Monday and went back to work. And just really proud of the effort they gave each and every week. It's a really competitive group of guys. Again, just unbelievably fun to work with. And that's the thing I'll remember the most about them.
You mentioned Mark Gronowski, your quarterback. How do you describe the season that was for him?
Up and down, because he had surgery in the off season, and then he weathered some injuries. In fact, he came out of the Indiana game. I'm not saying that was the major difference in the game, but it would have been interesting to see how it played out if he had been able to finish. But he's just a highly competitive guy, and that injury that he had in that game, I think, impeded his throwing a little bit afterwards. But, he's just fun to be with every day. He works extremely hard, great leader. And obviously he's a different kind of quarterback with his ability to use his legs. He uses them really well. So it's one more thing for the opponent to have to defend.
So oftentimes when there's special teams, a ball being kicked off, it's kind of just like, all right, someone's going to return it 10, 15 yards. It's really not going to do anything. What is it like knowing you have a game changer like Caden Weegan returning the ball for you?
Yeah, I'll back up. I think this matchup might pair up two of the most interesting quarterbacks in the country. And then, to the next step, Caden Weegan, talking about guys I've never been around one like him. We've had really good returners in the past here. Desmond King was outstanding. Micah Hyde, obviously Cooper DeJean. We've had a lot of guys really do a good job returning balls. But, I don't know if I've ever been around a guy pro or college that has the explosiveness Caden does. And it's been fun to watch him because, 3 years ago he came here. He's a really fast guy, but not a great football player. Right now I would describe him as a great football player. He's really just done an amazing job, either punt or kickoff returns. And he's a threat every time the ball's in his hand. So I've never seen a guy have more fun just playing, practicing, whatever he's doing. He just really enjoys it. So he's been so positive for our program in a lot of different ways.
Kirk Ferentz, head coach of the Hawkeyes, the dean of college football. Enjoy Tampa. Thanks, man.
Thanks, Mike. Good to see you.
Speaking of guys who have fun, Pavia has a lot of fun out there on the field. I thought Kirk had a great quote there where he's talking about two of the most interesting quarterbacks in the country. Man, this is a fun matchup when you think about Pavia against Phil Parker's defense.
100%. And it's a postseason. Some people try to downplay, but, just talking to these matchups, and this is another one of them, there's some awesome matchups we got
really good
beyond the 12-team playoffs. And when you listen to Pavia do his interviews, He's going to play in this game. He's going to play in this game. And just like we've talked about for other programs, this is a big opportunity for Vanderbilt as a program. So I expect Pavia to play. And he's got a little, when you watch him, he's like a playmaker. You know, he does some things off schedule. He's a little bit unorthodox. Well, that's going to be a fun matchup against an Iowa Hawkeye defense that is as disciplined as you'll find in all of college football. So something's going to have to give in this game. I can't wait to see Pavia against Phil Parker.